Welcome back, everybody, to hour number 3 of DiceNDerps Emberfall. We are back.
Dude, we were talking.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad, dude. My bad. My bad, dude.
Important stuff, man. Important stuff.
All right. We are on our way to the town southwest, which is called?
Cistine.
Cistine. Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Cistine,
Cistine.
yeah.
Cistine.
Yeah, and you can see it on the map right down there. It's about 8 miles away from Emberfall.
Awesome.
Yeah, small little town.
Cistine, like the chapel.
What is this road called?
Perhaps.
If it's not called the Rut Road.
It is the South Road.
Okay.
Yeah, the boring name. This is the South Road because it heads south from Emberfall. If you're heading north from like the places up north, they probably call it the South Road.
All right.
And this is where we were before. This is Dokes. This is where the murder happened.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Across the
Yeah. This other map here is a little more to scale with the hexes, so that we have a better idea of distance and stuff. A hex is about a mile.
Right.
Yeah. Those of you who have heard of Cistine, and most, it's a small town primarily known for its livestock, mostly pork and chickens from its surrounding farms and villages. They have a nice quarry where they got some remarkable marble. There's not a lot of it, but it's really nice marble. And there's a lot of artisans who craft items there from local wood, stone, metal, and marble. Yeah, so it only takes you a couple of hours if you're going to take that wagon again, too. Entirely up to you. It takes you a couple of hours to get to the town of Cistine.
If we didn't take the wagon, how long would it take us?
It would take about the same amount of time.
Anthony, you got that? You got that wagon? We might.
I mean, again, it's not mine, but we can totally take it.
Yeah, that would shorten the time up a bit. So
absolutely chaotic neutral. I love it.
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it.
And you guys are bringing Hannah?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess
Apparently.
So.
Okay.
Using the buddy system, and bears won't hold my hand, so.
Yeah.
You're too small. I'd have to bend over.
Carry me.
Much like real life.
And doghouse. Moving on.
All right. So after a couple of hours, you reach Cistine. There's no wall there. You pass as you're approaching like some of these farms, that are part of the area, chicken farms, pig farms. The town itself, like really nice homes, again, mostly made of stone, with slate roofs. A lot of very decorative work done on the stone, and a lot of people have a lot of decorative wares all about. And there are people just milling about town. They kind of look like, a lot of them look like artisans. They look like, like fancy crafters. Bunch of hipsters in town.
Oh yeah.
Cool. So I think who's driving the cart? It would be Anthony. Again now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Say to him, I think you should lead us straight to the cemetery. It's where we're going to need to go, and people want to ask us questions, they can.
Esophagus. We have to check that out.
I agree.
All right, so we want to go there first thing.
I don't think that we need to waste our time. If people are curious about us, we can they can come to us and we can answer the questions.
Okay. So
no one seems to be approaching. Oh, you go ahead.
I was just gonna say, as we, normally people would slow down as they come into town, but since I knew that we were going straight, I just kind of speed up to a trot, like so no one tries to like say something to us or catch us. Like we giddy up a little bit to go to the cemetery.
Okay. People are watching you as you trot past them, and they seem a little perplexed. I'd say you probably make it about halfway through the town. You realize you have no idea. You haven't seen one or anything. No idea where the cemetery is.
Okay, so then as I'm like realizing this, then I look back. I say, hey, has anybody been here before?
Oh, you would think a cemetery would be easy to find.
Yeah.
Can I just stop someone and be like, where do you keep the dead people?
I'm sorry?
As we like roll past, where do you keep the dead people?
Like, well, as she shouts, I pull up. So we kind of pass the person, but we do stop. So they're behind, like, they're behind us.
The dead people. Where do you bury your dead?
The cemetery. Where's your cemetery?
Oh, you mean the old cemetery? We don't bury the dead anymore. We pretty much just set them all on fire. A lot of funeral pyres and such. The old cemetery, that's a couple miles past the town, up the old road there. You don't want to go there, though.
Yes, we do.
We just leave. We don't.
All right. Well, good luck. Good luck with the disease.
Why don't we want to go there?
There's some sort of illness. That's okay, though.
Oh no!
Good luck.
I'm just sitting on the back of the cart, like.
Uh-oh.
Someone walks over to that guy. They're just like pointing, like, "What the fuck was that about?" Like, people want to fucking go get disease or something.
I don't know what to do now. Mistake.
We didn't hear that. We didn't hear that. Like, we heard like fade of it. I look over at Umber. Did he say eases? It's easy.
Well,
what?
Well, I guess it would make sense as to why they burn bodies now, because
They're diseased.
yeah, you don't want to contaminate the ground.
And there's like zombies lurking around and stuff too. So smart choice.
Yeah, there's still a little bit of town that you're traveling through.
So,
up to you.
So, cart driver, where are we going? Since we're stuck on your cart and you're going to the cemetery.
I thought Umber said cemetery.
I made
cemetery.
Look, I made a split executive decision, and it wasn't a good one, and we have a chance to turn back. I think it might be smart to take that chance.
What are we doing? Hold up.
Let's stop and get food.
And I think, does somebody say, as we're going, does somebody in our party say, I think he said disease? Does anybody say that?
I heard he say it was ill. It's sick. It's cool.
Ill. It's lit. Let's go.
Stop, man. Stop.
All right. Well, fuck me,
trying
dude.
not to make that joke.
Yeah. So I grabbed Anthony's shoulder and I said, I think he said there's sickness there. I think we should stop.
All right, let's get this horse to the stables. Let's go for some food. Let's chill. Let's take a breather here in town.
Food and breathe.
We've never been here before. It's a vacation. See the sights. I hear there's a chapel nearby.
This vacation's gonna be ill.
Yeah.
Let's hope not.
All right. So we decide to stop before we go to this old road. This old,
Yeah, and there's this covered wagon that seems to be selling some food.
Do they have pineapples?
You don't know. It says Smarmies on it.
Is it pie?
And there are people kind of like standing by. They're just like eating something. And there's a little bit of a line. People seem to be really into it. Like all these people with like beards and.
Can I squeeze my way up to the front and investigate?
Yeah, absolutely. It smells delicious. Whatever it is they're cooking at this wagon.
Do I notice anything off?
Define off.
Can I see anything from me like running up and like looking around?
No, just
It's
a bunch
truck,
of
right?
Yeah, it's a food truck, and there's just a bunch of hipsters. They seem to be eating some sort of like meat that's folded in some sort of bread. Like I said, it smells great, and
She is horrified. She assumes it's people.
Smarmy's famous people tacos.
See, it could be burning bodies. Eat them.
Yeah, but nobody seems to notice as you like push past them. But the guy at the wagon looks down and he's like, "What can I get for you, young miss?"
She just stares at him and just kind of backs away, goes back to the group. Just not
Why
going
you
to tell
wanted
anyone else
food?
of the horrors she's experienced, but will forever now assume that's people.
Okay, have a nice day.
We're making quite an entrance.
Yeah, you are getting some odd stares now.
So we're gonna get some food or what?
Varys, put on your
I'm
hat.
like, and I look at him and I'm like, we don't have time for food.
We have time
That's
for food.
why we stopped.
Do you think they have pineapple?
Yeah,
What is pineapple?
It's fruit.
it's a sharp fruit.
You
It's
good?
good. It's delicious.
We might. I seem to be the only one who wants to figure out what's going on.
You said graveyard. Now
He
they're
said-
saying food.
she said-
I'm
She
just,
said
If we get
sickness and
food-
disease.
If we
I'm
get
just-
food, we can ask everybody what's maybe happening and maybe
What if
get
the
actual
food is
information like
causing the sickness?
actual from the place the people
You
gather.
want to stop and eat the food that you think may be causing the sickness?
What if it's people?
For pineapple?
Nothing of that.
What if it's people?
What's around us? Like storefronts or
Yeah, there's a lot of storefronts. Most of them, like there's like a group of people selling like the common everyday stuff, like farming things. But a lot of the storefronts seem to be selling like
there
like
a city watch
antiques,
here?
new antiques. You don't see any guards. Like they're not visible. If there's
Sure.
anyone around here, they're not like visible.
Is there a
Valuables.
doctor or a hospital or some sort?
It's like
Doctor.
Is there a
Not that you see. There is a tavern.
We should go there.
where do we think we can go to get the most information and not be lied to, though?
Nowhere.
I'm gonna stay with the cart.
That's fair.
This is not my cart. I do not want this cart to get stolen.
Anthony, can Hannah stay with you?
Will Hannah stay with him? Who knows?
Anthony. You didn't
He's
sign.
tiny.
You didn't sign your name on the sheet taking the cart, right? You put someone else's name, right?
Was I supposed to put someone else's name?
You actually put your name down.
I'm bringing the cart back.
What
Is
if?
Varys trying to steal?
Sheriff Wilson, someone stole the car.
And I looked at Varys and I said,
I guess the kid can stay. I don't know what to do with a kid. I've never really
I
been.
point at Hannah and I just go, Hannah. And I point at Anthony. Like, Anthony. And then I just kind of wander off towards the bar.
Okay, she points at her, such as Hannah. She points at Anthony. She says, "Anthony."
Yeah,
I'm gonna wander around looking for any kind of guards or anything, or any kind of resemblance of like a city watch or anything.
Give me a perception check.
Mondo, your camera froze. What was it? Let's see. Oh.
Okay, that actually might work in your favor, Varys. That natural one.
That's probably the first time any DM has ever said that.
The tavern is called the Stubborn Finch. So Varys, you're looking around like very, very badly, and you're
I'm
kind
what
of
I've been telling you. I'm the best investigator, man. I'm just so good at it.
and someone taps you on the shoulder.
Yes.
If you turn to look at them, like they immediately back up a step and they drop their hand to the hilt, short sword that's kind of like on their side. There's like, "Can I help you?"
I'm just looking around.
I noticed that you look
I'm
very
new in town.
suspicious.
I
sir.
was looking for the tavern.
It's right there. One of the people you rode into town with just went in there.
She wanders off all the time.
And
Like,
I kind of
It's
like
hard.
Stop marching.
I
to
kind of
the
like
tavern.
stop Varys mid sentence, and I'm like, don't mind my friend. He took a heavy blow last night. He's been kind of a little bit off today. We're trying to find the cemetery, the old one. We have a relative, our friend's relatives actually were buried there. He would like to pay some respects.
after I
Yeah,
go
I
to the
don't-
tavern and have a drink, because that's what I said.
That's what he wants, but
Yeah.
just Varys, please.
Yeah, I'm not sure you want to do that. It is a couple. The last burial there was about 50 years ago. I mean, I've never seen a person quite looks like either of you before, to be honest. But I don't know that there's anyone like that was ever buried there.
It's neither of us. Neither of us. Just a friend of ours.
Okay. All right. Well, you know, there's apparently some sort of problem there. I wouldn't go there.
What
yeah.
problem? What seems to be the issue?
Well, Brother Michelson's, he was leading the restoration effort. He recently came to town, came back in, and he was wearing one of those weird masks that kind of looks like a weird bird face or something. He said it kept the plague from getting to him, and he's told people that he's stopping work on it until he's got that all sorted out. There seems to be some sort of medical malady.
Where is he?
To the best of my knowledge, he's probably down there trying to take care of whatever medical malady.
He's at he's at the old cemetery now.
Yeah, well, or he's at his he's got like a side of it, like caretaker's kind of shack. But yeah,
so
I mean, you're
masks, we can go there.
Well, I don't know where he would have gotten the mask from. I mean, like I said, I'd never seen anything like it before. I thought he was dressed up like a bird or something. Didn't even recognize him. He said he was wearing it to keep the plague away, and yeah, some sort of unknown malady.
Interesting.
He's pretty much told everyone to stay away. I mean, there were those other two people that recently tried going over there. I mean, I told them go at your own risk, but I mean, what can you do, right? But I mean, I wouldn't recommend it. I mean, it's a free town. You can go get a malady on. Me personally, I don't want no malady.
How long ago did those two other people go?
Oh, it was probably a couple of weeks ago.
Have you seen them since?
No, I haven't seen either one of them since. I mean, they didn't come together or nothing. They came a couple of days apart.
Do they look similar? Wear the same garb?
No. The woman was dressed in some sort of armor. Yeah, she looked like she felt like she was important. The other guy just looked like some sort of bum.
Could you take your hand off your weapon? We're all friends here.
Are we? Like I said, you looked awfully suspicious. He does take his hand off of it. He's like, you looked awfully suspicious. I'd never seen anyone looking around like that before. Part of it could be mild racism. I've never seen anyone.
Does he actually say that?
Yeah.
He's like admitting to it.
I'm not sure. I might.
Yeah, I'm trying.
I was gonna say that, but okay.
I'm trying to be a better person, and I apologize if, maybe I jumped the gun a little. Whatever
You're
I gun
racist.
was.
You're just naive.
I apologize if I jumped the short sword a little.
Hey,
my bad, bro.
You're good. Like I said, we're all friends here.
Yeah.
Thanks for the info.
Yeah, no worries.
So
It's just me.
You just muted?
Me?
Yeah, I didn't hear a word you just said.
Or you're too quiet to pick it up.
I said, damn it, why couldn't this just be easy?
Well, yeah, I mean, we came here to go to the cemetery. We came here to see this sarcophagus.
Well,
that word.
So, we leave, and I say thank you, and we're now, Anthony, Barris, and Umber are in a group, right? Because Fee went into the tavern.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Sophie, yeah, in the tavern. There's a lot of people, there's, maybe 10, 15 people. The place looks like it could hold maybe, maybe 30 or 40 comfortably. So it's it's not packed, but it's kind of busy. And they're all talking about art projects they're working on. And I was carving some marble, and I'm awesome. And this new bard, you've probably never heard of him. He's pretty awesome.
Yeah,
and they're just drinking.
I order drinks for myself.
Yeah. What would you like to drink? I've got a stout. I've got an ale. I've got an IPA.
Yes.
Do you?
Yeah.
Just gonna soak
it's an
it.
infernal.
Dude.
It's
They're
an
hipsters, they
infernal.
have IPAs.
Yeah, it's an infernal pale ale.
Okay.
Yeah, I would want that.
Yeah, he pours you one. It's pretty hoppy. Almost tastes like grapefruit and pine cones.
Were they smart enough to ever catch up to me in the tavern, or is
Yeah, I think like we're
standing
coming.
outside being grumpy?
I think we're coming.
I think, yeah. I mean, at the moment, they're still talking to that guard guy. Oh, and Varys, he wasn't dressed like a whatsoever.
Not dressed like a guard.
Not a typical guard.
Okay.
Yeah, he's some sort of hipster guard.
Hipsters, man.
Yeah, man.
Can't get away from them.
They're everywhere.
Did he have a top knot?
He did.
Alright.
He did.
Gross.
As we were walking,
yeah.
and I tell him,
Mhm.
like I relay all the information to Anthony. I said, there's 2 men, or 1 woman and 1 man, who came to see the cemetery. He hasn't seen since. He's talking about a plague or something. Might need to look at covering our face. Seems like the man who's restoring it is wearing of some sick as we getting into his mouth. But who knows? You guys seem to want to grab food or a drink. We maybe can get some more information from someone who is less on guard.
Yeah. So anyway, the guy was down there. He went to go on Michelson there, and I mean, Michelson came back and he told the guy's wife that he died. Really? Get the fuck out of here. So it's like there's really some sort of yeah, apparently he burned the body. Well, that's what they do. That's what we do now. Man, poor Phelan. That sucked. I told him he shouldn't have gone to check on him, but what are you gonna do, right? Yeah. So anyway, yeah, I was checking out this new bard. You've probably never heard of him.
What's his name?
I'm sorry.
What's the bard's name?
Oh, Davis Mustang.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, he's pretty good. No one's heard of him. You probably haven't heard of him. Yeah, there we go.
So we regroup in the bar with.
Yeah.
I think we all order something to drink or whatnot. And I looked to the group and said, "So what's next? Go? Do we head straight there?"
Straight there being
Crips. What we came here for.
I drunkenly whisper loudly to Anthony.
No, I'm outside.
Oh, that's
Yeah, he
right.
stopped. He didn't.
So anyways, I'll whisper to Umber then.
I'm at the car.
I don't really care. He seems like a good guy, maybe.
In my head,
Like
or you
Varys.
actually whisper to me?
No, I'm very drunk and I'm
Okay.
talking to you very loudly.
Oh, okay.
The rock has the same symbol as the sarcophagus. I think there's stuff in there. We should go.
Oh my god, did you hear that halfling? She said sarcophagus. At least she's heard of it. They're a great group of bards, aren't they?
Yeah.
And by the
Bard.
way, that's a new band name. I'm calling that right now.
Yeah, sarcophagus.
Sarcophagus. I love it.
I
Green
look
poor
to
bard
Varys and I
metal.
say,
Trademarked.
well, it looks like the somehow matching sort of connection. People, whether or not they knew it, I think Anthony might be very important.
I
Well,
don't
yeah.
think Anthony's important. I think
Well,
the
but-
paper is.
But he was given the paper. for some reason someone thought that he did it.
I'm just holding up my medallion at this point, just like I was given this. I'm not important.
I look at it. Can I make any sort of check for it?
Or you can just show it to you in the journal now.
Yeah.
She showed it to you.
Oh, okay.
It's her drunken ass showing.
Oh my
all
goodness.
her secrets.
I've seen that before.
I'm trying not to show Varys, but he can still see it. But it's obvious I'm trying not to show him. He's very bad at what I'm doing.
And he's a really good investigator, so he noticed it anyway.
Exactly.
Oh, and ignore some of that description stuff. Some of that has changed. It has not been seen at some of these murders.
Okay.
After character consultation earlier.
Okay.
In the year.
Okay. So, a piece of obsidian with a strange unknown rune carved. I kind of like run my finger on the rune. Is it just for me to know? I guess is it indented, carved, like it's carved in it, or is it actually like what? How does it feel?
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it's carved in. It's carved into it. Yeah.
Okay, that was just for me to know. And I look to Varys and I say, "This is you have two things now that have the same."
We're just things to them. Halflings are just things to them now.
Two things. Two items. Two items.
All right, we're talking about
that's racist.
Oh my god.
Halflings aren't real people to you.
You're not here, so zip your
I
lid.
know. I wish I was, because I would have thrown that in your face.
Someone comes out of the tavern, they're like, "Oh my god, that guy's things." Like they're just things.
I could talk to Anthony with my drunken mind.
There you go.
But I don't know how telephony that would get.
Yeah, it does look like we have two items.
Translation there.
Our looks like our halflings have some
Your
items.
Halflings.
Our friends that are halflings
Your halflings.
have.
Oh.
Yes, you are my friend, so
Wouldn't it
you're
be cool
our
if it
friends.
was Andy?
Anyways, it looks like they have something in common.
Very much.
They have
so.
the same item words.
And I said, it seems strange that this pendant was left with the murder. What actually, do I know that?
No, I don't.
No, it wasn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. It just seems strange that we would find two items that are identical, and leading us to a specific location. I think no matter what the problem is there in the cemetery, we need to go.
It's magic. Varys doesn't like magic.
If we stay.
But the mage or the wizard said none of it was magical. I'm outside, so I can't say that to you.
Oh my god, do you see that halfling talking to himself? Halflings are tragic.
Very, very. I kind of like finish my beer, and I'm like, I think we should leave.
I think we should go up there
now. Yes. And I'm like, look at Fee and say, are you able to come with?
Yeah. Let's go.
So before they all come back out, I look at Hannah and I go, Hannah?
Yeah.
I point at her and just say Hannah. She says, yeah.
Yeah.
Then I say, Anthony. I point at myself.
Anthony.
And then I say,
Hannah.
pineapple.
Papatina?
Pineapple?
Pineapple.
Pineapple. And then I point at the food cart and I say, pineapple.
Pineapple pen.
Oh my god, no.
I'm trying to get her to go ask this food cart for some pineapple.
Can I just like walk out?
In what world does that make sense? can't even have a conversation. Oh man, that's great.
You're gonna make her assume all food is pineapple.
She rubs her belly and she says, "Pineapple."
Pineapple. Yeah, it's good. Pineapple. And I guess I just turn away from her because she's not doing anything.
I think it
I
would
want her
be
to
great
do.
if it ends up that she can actually speak common fine and thinks we're all fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Now she's looking at the food cart, kind of hungry, and she's like, "Pineapple."
Pineapple. Yes.
She looks at Anthony. She looks back at the food cart, and she just kind of wanders over there. And she looks up at the guy. She's just like, "Pineapple."
Yes. I'm sitting here.
And he just looks down at her. He's like, I have no idea what you want, young lady.
Pineapple.
She rubs her belly. "Pineapple." And he looks on her with a little bit of pity, and he hands her a couple of those like meat things, like, you know, folded in that like bread there. He's just like, here you go. There you go.
Here's some
And
human.
she happily takes the human and walks. I mean, the
Wait, confirmed? It's confirmed, people? The DM just confirmed it's people, humans.
no, it's not canon. It's not canon.
Okay.
Soylent Green is human.
Don't eat that. I point at the food and I just say, Hannah.
She's like, "Hannah, pineapple," and she tucks right in.
Anthony, what did you do?
Yeah, that's not pineapple.
I know. Diseased.
This game's slowly getting away.
No, it's fine.
No, we're good. We're going to
Pineapple.
the crypts. We're headed to the crypts now.
Yeah.
I just want to know why did it...
Hopefully, there's no blood.
Pineapple?
All right, we're on our way.
Pineapple and Emberfall? What are you talking about?
All right, so you guys are heading
It's an
down the old road.
Yeah.
This one's the old road.
Yeah,
Let's
we're all,
take
we're all
Yeah.
back. We're all back
You're
in the
br-
wagon now.
And you're still bringing Hannah with you, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, she's chowing down on whatever.
She
that
is
fucking
chowing
shit is.
down. Yeah, she seems pretty happy.
She'll absorb a
Smells
hit,
great.
right? At least.
Yeah, probably.
What?
What
What was the question?
She'll absorb at least one hit, right?
I will
Yeah,
let
there
you
you
die
go.
before I let her die.
I don't doubt that.
Snap. All right.
Yeah. So as you guys start like heading down the old road, I mean, it looks like hasn't been traveled in probably a couple of weeks, at least not heavily. There's weeds and stuff growing up out of it. It's kind of rough, not too rough. Nobody's got to get out. But as you can see it, like in the distance, like as you come over a hill, that box starts making some noise again.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Do you have
Uh-oh.
something to play for us?
New noise or same noise?
Nope, here it comes. Shut up. Guys, the box is making noise.
I'm drunk and laying on the box.
Anthony, could you stop moving? It's distracting.
No, I've made the horse like crawl to the
Galloping at the same.
Yeah. I did it by accident. I didn't even know I was doing it.
1 7 1 1 1 7
Numbers.
Is that a number? Say
Numbers.
7?
Yeah.
1 7
One.
1 1 1 7
Fuck.
All right, I'm pretty sure this is Lost.
One
We're
second.
reenacting Lost. There's a smoke monster. There's numbers.
status on that moment. All these don't so stand down.
Stand down.
Make further orders.
Murderers?
And await further orders.
7
Oh.
1 1 1 7
I'll investigate it, figure something out.
1 7 1 1 1 7
Please.
and even and capturing status on that moment. All these don't so stand down and await further orders.
Stand down and await further orders.
7 1 1 1 7
17117.
Something like
I think it's
that.
3 ones. 171117.
That makes a fish in ASCII.
Does
How do you
it?
know that? How do you know that?
No, I mean, like, I just wrote it down, and it's like a little fish. I'm taking notes over here.
What?
And then it stops.
Dude.
Did you guys hear what that was? Did you make out any of that?
It told me to wait. It told me to wait further orders.
I think
Well-
I heard something like that, or I thought maybe.
Well, I don't think it was telling you.
I'm pretty sure it's talking
But-
directly to me.
And I look at Varys and I'm like it might be. But then I say I don't know if I heard orders. It kind of sounded like murderers, but I heard numbers. I think it was 171117. I don't have any idea what that means.
Hope it's not murders. We sure do.
Await further murders?
No, it didn't.
I think
say,
it was
like,
orders.
I didn't see. I
don't
didn't
know.
hear the awaited part. I thought it. I don't know. I don't know what it was, but those were the numbers that I heard. I don't know if they're correct.
Numbers. That sounds
Well-
about right.
Can we get it? Can we get it to do it again?
Can you rewind? Can you press rewind on the box, please?
And I said, maybe-
It happened as you were cresting a small hill
So back up
through the forest. Yeah.
Back up, horse.
And you can back the horse up. You do see the small valley. You can see the cemetery down in thick woods and brush thinning out. And you see the cemetery and its chapel. Walls crumbled and collapsed in some areas, but it looks like some construction's been going on. So you guys want to back up to hear it again, if possible?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you guys get back to the top of the hill.
It's working, guys.
Turn up the volume.
I did. Wow, you were really loud.
One, 7, 1, 1, 1, 7,
Don't forget the birds.
1, 7, 1, 1, 1, 7. And he just added capturing status on that note. All these notes to stand down and await further orders.
Status unknown. All
Yeah.
something to stand down and await further orders.
Yes.
7,
All what?
1, 1, 7,
Your masters are unpleased.
1,
Time is
7,
coming.
1,
Your masters are unpleased?
7.
It's
It's
time's
coming.
Coming.
And he just added capturing status on that note. All these notes to stand down and await further orders.
All something stand down and wait for the.
Summoners. All summoners. League of Legends.
1,
All legions is what I heard.
I think we're definitely spot on the numbers though.
Yeah, definitely.
Unless
And
the
there's
one,
something. There's something
saying
before
run.
status. There's something he says like right before status. Whatever. that
There's
I
two
can't really
voices
make out.
on that though.
Yeah, the second voice comes in later. Yeah. And he says your masters are not pleased.
Yeah, your
Huh?
masters are not pleased. They're coming. Things coming.
Time is coming.
Your time is coming. Fuck, dude. I feel like
Yeah.
those
I feel like knowing.
escape rooms. That's what I feel like I'm in. Like I feel
Yeah.
like I'm in an escape room and I have to try and figure
Yeah.
out. Yeah.
Well, we don't have enough information to figure it out.
No, for sure.
We could decipher exactly what he said and still be like, "What?"
Yeah. No.
I'm
100%.
still drunk on this cart, by the way. So this is tripping me out.
Right? You're not even sure if it's real. Feel you. I've been there.
Okay. And I look at these guys and I say, It definitely sounds like there's two voices, and the numbers I think are correct. 171117. I don't know what that means.
Yes.
It could be steps. It could be the amount of people. It could be. I have no idea.
Are we going to die?
Could be an
Dance
order.
steps to the
Could
walls.
be. It could be an order. But something's coming. It said something was coming. Stand down for further orders. I'm not.
Who's standing down?
I don't know.
Smoke-
Maybe
smoke monster?
the man that we caught. Could it have something to do with the cow? Maybe
Zombies?
smoke. There's so much. There's so many things that are happening that it could connect to. I think the only way we're gonna know is if we can open that.
How
crypt.
did Hannah react when we heard it?
Yeah, that's a good question.
She looks a little nervous. I mean, she's still eating the food, but her eyes are kind of darting. She doesn't seem to have liked it very much.
Hmm.
Me either.
Well, I'm glad we played it again for her.
I was thinking,
She's like, pineapple.
And I look at
Great.
Anthony. I say, I think it's time to make it to the crypt. We might hear another message as we get closer. Might become more clear.
yeah. Yeah, sure.
I think
so
if we hear more messages, that's bad. It
I
sounds
creep
bad.
it along. I go slow.
It's becoming
but I
more
go-
clear.
I go again, but I go slow. As we approach.
All right.
Do we want to take our last break, or do you want to get to a different cliffhanger, Mondo?
Man, up to you guys. We still got like 45 minutes. We could take a quick break.
Okay, so
I'm
we're
not going anywhere for this one.
Cool. We're rolling up on our last hour
We
and
just
rolling
cut
up on
out the last
crypt.
break. Do you want to just cut out the last break and
Sure.
just roll to 2?
Let's do it.
That's fine with me too. If it's okay with you guys.
Let's do it.
Everybody.
I got a tinkle.
He's got
Alright.
a tinkle. Okay, you
I'm
got
kidding.
a
I'm
minute.
kidding. I'm
Okay, I was gonna
kidding.
say, you got 2
But
minutes.
I just wanted to see Kao's face when I said that. Sorry.
No, I learned to tune you out. It's okay.
We're rolling up on the thing. We got it. We got 45 minutes to figure out something.
Are you still going at the pace of the song?
No, I'm slowed down. Slow down,
Okay.
like, slow.
We're slower.
We're going slow, like we're
Okay, we're creeping. All right.
Yeah, you know, not we're nervous. We're nervous.
Creep.
We're on edge.
What do we see?
What does it look like?
You see. All right. Again, so you see the cemetery up ahead. You're not as close to it as it appears as I'm talking here. I just moved you guys to the cemetery there. Cemetery walls crumbling and collapse in some areas. The chapel ahead is a stone block building with a peak roof made of slate. There's a weathered stone triskelion displayed on the front of the building. Chapel appears to be in the process of being repaired. You can see some new material on the roof and some wall have some newer stones and fresher cement. The doors in the front there appear to be brand new. The walls are about 5 feet high, made of stone blocks. It looks like the entrance used to have a gate. You can still see some remnants of it, but it's no longer there.
Is it somewhat of a typical graveyard where there would have been more, like there would have been actual like headstones and stuff? Do we see any of that?
Can you see any headstones from like where you?
Yeah, like as
I
you're
do.
rolling up, like anything.
I see a couple.
Yeah, you can definitely see headstones like as you're.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't really see much on my.
Scroll down or zoom out.
Oh, there we go.
Is there anywhere I can hook up the wagon or like tie the wagon down?
Yeah, I'd say there's plenty of trees around. I'd say probably about 50 feet away from the walls or so.
Okay, so I pull up next to a tree, sort of outside the entrance,
Sure.
and tie it up, and we're all chilling.
Okay. Hannah finishes her people taco.
That's terrible.
I unfold one of my wraps on my arms, and then I do the whole thing I did before when I went into the shit house and wrap it around my whole mouth and have like a little bit of protection from smells and maybe some disease.
You should put the hat on. It'll protect your hair.
You keep on talking about this hat. Do you want the hat?
I have my own hat.
Maybe I should give it to your little pet. Would she like it?
Probably not. You've been wearing it, and I bet she doesn't like you very much.
Look at them.
Well, most little kids don't like me.
Most adults don't either. Give them a little chuckle, and then like a pat on the back, and I
I feel
start
like
to
he was
move forward.
calling me a little kid, and I'm like, Anyways.
I'm going to move up. I can
Yeah.
move, right?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna move up.
You can move until we roll initiative.
Yeah, until we roll initiative.
Until he's like, no.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
go over here to these right
Oh,
headstones.
hang on. Go back.
Oh.
Go back to where you were. Yep.
All right, cool.
Roll
Okay.
initiative.
Yeah.
Right.
Everybody should probably roll initiative.
Okay.
Fuck. Let me select-
Dang, dudes.
20, let's go.
16. That ain't bad.
Halflings, what?
16.15. What? I get
The
fractions.
fuck is your...
That's how it's always been. I've always had like that
I get
fraction.
fractions.
That's the
It's like a
Yeah, that's your dex. No, that's your dex score. It acts as a tiebreaker.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it's like a check button on the character sheet.
Here, I can uncheck it. Find it. But
Okay. As you guys approach the front gate, some skeletons behind tombstones here that you see. Some of them are fixed, some of them are broken. They kind of like crouch up and start shooting at y'all.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Okay.
what's the 3 right there? Is that
Hmm?
the 3?
Oh, that shouldn't be there.
You have 3 turns until
We have 3 seconds to turn around and get on the cart and get the fuck out.
Yeah.
I actually put that on the wrong layer. That's just
Yeah.
pretty ambush.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so let me.
And I'm down.
Oh, those are your like markers. I see.
Yeah, those are my markers. I accidentally put that one on the token layer. All right, so 2 arrows come shooting out at Varus and 2 at Umber.
Fuck.
Oh wait,
If only the investigator was investigating, he might not have gone.
I was
Yeah,
going to
instead of
investigate.
Instead of just barreling in.
that first one misses you, and let me uncheck the whisper rolls. I
I was
was
gonna say what?
I was testing them.
Oh, okay.
Um,
I was like, I
one
didn't
point,
see
like,
it.
yeah, I
I'm gonna
didn't-
refresh, and I just did.
Yeah, no. But
Yeah.
the second one at Varus, does that hit you
Yeah.
for 6 points of piercing damage?
Remember, we
The
all
other
went to
two-
max health after our
Mhm.
rest.
Yeah.
In case I forgot.
The other 2 come shooting out at Mr. Umber.
First
I
one
believe that one misses.
I think the second one does hit me. Yeah. Fuck.
Ooh, yeah, 8 piercing, maximum damage.
So, do we also have the inspiration, and how do we use our inspiration? What is inspiration?
You can use the inspiration point to re-roll any d20 at any point. So it's like if you miss something and you really need an inspiration point, and I'm gonna re-roll that mother,
Okay.
or a saving throw, or something along those lines.
Okie dokie.
All right, so that's their surprise round is now over. So skeletons, tombstones kind of got up and they just started shooting. We will now be at the top of the order. Anthony.
Yeah. So I can't really see anybody really. So I kind of just like shout at Varus, like, "Did you see where those shots were coming from?" Just kind of get a bearings action.
Can I respond to that?
I can.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I don't know if there's the turn order or what.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah,
You
there's
can say something real quick.
Some skeletons over here.
Over here. That way.
Fucking, I point in a direction, and then I point in the other direction. Everywhere.
All right.
There's 4.
Should I try to flank them? Like, should I just run in there? What?
Help!
My arm!
Let's see here. Dash is the double movement, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That would be great.
Okay, I'm gonna use the 1 key point for dash. Dash as my bonus action. And let's see here. How far?
Like super.
God dang. Can't move very far at all. Wait, why is each box 10 feet? I thought each box was supposed to be 5 feet.
Not today. But you'd still be
Isn't
able to
it, though?
move
Isn't
60.
it normally? Isn't it normally?
Hey, yeah, hang on. I don't know why I did that. Let me fix that. Fixed.
Okay, fixed. Okay. Phew. I was
You're
like, I
just
cannot
very
move
slow.
very far at all. Alright, so I can move up to 70 feet then on a dash, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm gonna first move the first 35 just so I can see.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. And then the second will be on this guy. Alright, so that was my bonus action. I have 1 key point. Alright, and then quarterstaff to the face or to the back of the head.
Sure. Yeah, he looks absolutely surprised that you did that.
Me too.
It's not letting me click my quarterstaff. It's just,
Click it harder.
I know, right? It just keeps like placing the cursor instead. It's not a lot.
It may be lagging, and
whoops,
you'll
there we go.
probably roll. Okay.
Yeah.
It's clicking the wrong quarterstaff.
Yeah, that hits him.
Nice. Pow for 7.
It
Nice.
seems to hurt him a little more than it. And he takes a total of 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh snaps! What did you say? It hurts him a little more. What?
Yeah, it seems like smacking him with that staff, like, is pretty effective.
He's weak. Okay.
And if that will be your turn,
Yeah, that is. I don't believe I have anything else.
Fee?
Okay, so how can I figure out how far I can move?
There's a ruler, but also if you click on your character, your token, if you hit spacebar, then it will have a ruler as well. Give you the feet.
Mm-hmm.
Like as you're moving.
Mm-hmm. Like if you're
Like-
holding them, you click and hold, and then you hit spacebar. Tell you. Like with the ruler.
Yeah. Okay. So how far can I move?
You can move, I think, 25 feet, and then if you
I
dash
believe
it
so,
50.
yeah.
How far can I move and still make an attack?
With your cunning action now, yeah, you
Mm.
can move the full 50 feet and make it.
Very mobile.
Okay.
You are.
I'll move.
You ain't got no heels, but you're very mobile.
I move there, and I'll attack the one that's to the left of me.
That one there?
Yeah.
Go for it.
And I don't have sneak attack, or do I? Because I'm so close to friends.
Mm-mm. No, he's got to be close to your friends.
Okay.
There's no
That misses him.
Oh, 11 misses. All right.
Yeah, 11 misses him.
No.
And then done.
Okay. All right, 2 of these guys start shooting. This guy that you shot at, he returns fire. Fee.
Mm-hmm.
He misses. This other guy all the way over here, he's going to shoot.
Nice.
Also missing. And it will be Umber's turn.
Okay.
Blind ass skeletons.
I'm going to ignore the ones on the left. I'm going to go get behind this wall right here. And then
Okay.
I'm going... man, I don't know. I'm going to use Produce Flame
Mm-hmm.
on the one straight ahead of me.
Okay.
Roll 20 is being a little laggy, but will pop up eventually. Yes, finally. I assume.
Yeah, that hits.
And I do 7 fire damage.
Okay, what's it look like when that takes the skeleton man out?
Yeah. So
There's no blood. But,
yeah. Is he what is he wearing? Is he wearing anything that could catch on fire?
Yeah. Let's say he's wearing some scraps of clothing that would catch on.
So at first, like those scraps of clothing start to catch on fire, and as they like get hotter and hotter, then the bones you can see start to get a little bit red, but then they start to crack. Like you can see like fire kind of like a deeper red or orange kind of go through the bones until they split, and then they fall to.
Cool. All right, is that your turn?
Yeah, because I moved 25 feet. I guess I could move.
Got key. If you want to use some key.
Yeah, I guess I can move to like right here. That's 15. Yeah, that's my 40 feet if I move to that side. Because I know as I passed, I know that he's somewhere in this area. Closer. Yep, I'm done.
Okay, this skeleton from around the corner, he's going to take a fee as well. He completely misses. The arrow bounces off of the tombstone in front of him and, like, goes into his eye socket. It doesn't hurt him, but it's, like, now sticking out of his eye socket.
Doesn't do any damage.
Varys.
Alrighty then. I'm going to move. Hold on, give me the ruler. Come on. There we go. Right here. And I'm going to whack this dude in the back of the head or in the head.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Where's this quarterstaff? Wow, it's really
The
laggy.
anticipation.
Do I click it again or do I wait?
Or you're doing what I did and you're clicking it in the wrong place. Are you in your attacks or are you in your items? Because I put my quarterstaff in my items for some reason, and I was trying to click on that one.
I did the same exact thing you did.
Yeah.
There you go. That hits him.
If you put it in the items, it should auto-populate to your attack. You guys.
Attacks, yeah.
Right.
But nice, you hit him. Hell yeah, let's go.
4 bludgeoning.
Yeah, he takes 4 points of bludgeoning damage. It seems to do a little more damage than... And he takes 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
And I will do an unarmed attack as well.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, that hits him.
We're rolling good now, boys and girls.
He takes a total of 9 points of damage rather than 6. Bones go flying everywhere. He's still up, but his bones went flying everywhere.
Nice.
He doesn't look Well, I guess, how would a skeleton not look happy? He doesn't look happy. For a skeleton, he doesn't.
He growls.
Yeah.
If he can growl.
And that'll take us back to the top of the order with Anthony. If
I'm what?
If you're done, Varys.
Oh yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
Okay. So move through people. Tiny.
Yeah, you can move through friends like without it. But yeah, since you're tiny, you can also move.
So yeah, I'm also gonna think that's enough space. Find this guy ish somewhere.
What the fuck? So sorry, I'm hyped. I see something in a window.
And then I'm gonna hit him with my quarterstaff in the back of the head.
Okay.
Boom. Rolling good. 6 bludgeoning.
Okay. Oop. Let me move him up a little. Okay, yeah, so he takes 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Nice. And then I guess I'll make my unarmed
Yeah.
Sure.
attack. Boom. 11? No, that misses.
Yeah, it misses him.
And that will be my turn.
All right, so if that is your turn, Fee.
Just gonna shoot the guy to Varys' right.
Whoa. Sorry about that.
Oh, map move.
Yeah,
Yeah, there we go.
my bad.
Is that Oops, I didn't mean to click that twice.
Nice.
Okay, so you shot at that guy over by Varus. Yeah, you hit him for 11.
6.
Well, it would be a sneak attack because he's got a.
Oh, right.
Yeah, she's got an ally. Yeah, that drops him. What's it look like when that dude dies?
He's poof and down.
Okay. All right, this skeleton right by you, Anthony, he just drops his short bow, and he whips out a rusty-looking short sword, and he's going to swing that at you. He completely misses. It clangs off of the tombstone that's in between the two of you.
Okay.
I lost all my crits!
Yeah, you're rolling the crit fails now.
And that'll be his turn. Umber.
Okay, I'm gonna peek my head around this corner. Can I stand on that area, or do I need to?
Yeah, no, you can stand in there.
And I will hit him with the quarterstaff and miss.
No, you won't.
So I
Yeah.
strike the wall next to me, and then I'll try and kick him.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, you kick him.
Crit. The best
Right in
kick
his
ever.
skeleton nuts.
Oh, that's rude.
For 7 bludgeoning.
Yeah, so he takes more bludgeoning than that, and that drops him. Well, so you crit and you killed him. So tell me what that looks.
Yeah, I jump off the wall and I kick him in the face, and I kick him in the head, and his head flies off, but it lands and it lands like an Anthony in his palm. It
Okay.
falls off and goes into his. Yeah, kind of maybe like knocks him back a little bit as he catches it.
Yeah, that was a forceful kick. I mean,
Yeah.
I like it. And I just drop it.
It's not your turn. You have to hold it.
Yeah,
Maybe,
right.
maybe yeah, you have to throw that thing. No, maybe like also you see like a little flame like on my foot, and on the back of the skeleton skull there's like a foot that's been burnt into the back of his skull.
Brand.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, is that it for your turn?
Let's see. Yeah, that's it. If I'll take one out and that'll be it.
Okay.
Oh god.
All right. This skeleton behind the tombstone here, he takes a shot at Hannah.
What's Hannah's AC?
Probably
Yeah.
not high.
Not going to be existent if she gets hit.
7.
Arrow goes like sailing over her head.
Shit's weak.
And let's say this is her initiative turn. She is going to. She's gonna run. She shrieks and she just like hides behind this wall.
Yo,
She is not happy.
How bad would you guys feel if she just got like one on the dome? Just through her head.
It'd probably ruin my character.
She's okay. She's fine. Varus.
Hold on. I'm
Peeking this corner.
I was like, can I go that? I think I can go that distance.
Yeah,
just check.
for sure.
That's
For
20. Yeah, definitely.
Sure.
All right. I'm just gonna take an attack at him, get his attention away from other people
Sure.
with a thwap of my quarterstaff.
Mm-hmm.
That misses,
Yep.
but I do it in like such a manner that he's, shocked and awed and just zoning in on me. I do like this little flourish and keep on spinning, and then I kick him.
Okay.
Don't forget about your key. You could do 2.
I don't need a key.
Okay. That misses him barely, but it does. And don't forget,
that
you
was
do
a
have that-
flip. What's that?
You don't forget, guys. You do have inspiration deck.
Mm-hmm.
You all have an inspiration point you can use.
Yeah. Don't waste on the skeletons. These skeletons are
That's
weak.
true. Well, inspiration is like ultimate abilities, right? You don't use it, and you just
Yeah,
keep
yes.
holding on to it, and you can never do
Right.
it again. So
Right. True.
I end my turn.
Okay. That'll take us back to the top of the order. So this one skeleton is still like he's doing that whole like skeleton like come at me bro thing with his little clicky fingers. Anthony, you're on the other side of the cemetery.
Yeah,
like
I'm
to
very
do.
far. Let's see. I think.
How far is that?
Put it at 75. Or no, yeah, 70. Yeah, right here. Okay. So I'll use my other key point to dash here
Okay.
and chuck a dart at him.
Sure.
Why not?
Nice.
Yeah, that hits him. You darted him
Dart him good. For 6 piercing.
for 6 piercing damage. Yes. All right. So now there's like a dart lodged in the eye socket next to that arrow that bounced back and hit. So he's got a couple all of it.
Nice.
And if that is your turn, it will be Fee's turn.
Okay, I'm just gonna attack skeleton.
Mm-hmm.
Dude.
Nice.
Yeah, that hits him for 4 points of piercing damage. That arrow also lodged.
He's collecting stuff.
He is.
He's gonna pull it out and then fire it again.
Will that be your turn?
Yeah, it's my turn.
Okay. Umber.
What do I want to do? Alright, I can move up to 40 feet. That get me in range. Oh.
How far is
key
produce
point and
flame?
you're in range.
It's 60 feet. Yeah.
One key point and you're in range, right?
Yeah, I just think that this could be the beginning. But I will use it to move up so that we can end this. I'll just move up a little bit, and I will use produce flame on him.
Okay.
Hopefully hit. It'll come, guys. It's coming. Damn it!
What a waste your key.
Yeah. And I guess that will... I was right here, so I guess I can move my full distance. Which would be, what, 80 feet now?
Yeah. Mhm.
So, like, right here, if I can stand in that box.
You can.
Okay.
All right. Okay, that skeleton is sick of getting stuff stuck in his eyes. So he drops his short bow and he is going to swing his short sword at Varys.
Another
Wow.
crit fail. So
As
many
he-
fails.
I hide
As
behind
he swings
the
it,
tombstone.
it catches one of the arrows that was in his eye socket and like yanks it out, but yeah, it completely like threw his whole shit off. And it will be Varys' turn.
He yanks his head around as he.
Same as last time, except this time I'm gonna hit. Okay,
Okay.
Deal.
Nice.
there we go.
Yeah, you do.
Good
I'm
call.
gonna knock his jaw off.
Nice.
Yeah. What does it look like when you knock his jaw off?
Oh, he's
Different
dead.
How it sounds.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I accidentally hit him as I was coming back from my swing and my flourish. I was gonna wind out for another shot, but I just clipped his jaw on the way back before I was gonna strike,
Mhm.
and it just goes flying, and then he falls to the ground.
Not
Okay.
like one piece, like just everything
Yeah.
else crumbles.
Exactly. That's the weakness. You take out the
The
jaw. and
linchpin right there.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so those 4 guys drop. And you see movement like further back behind some of these other tombstones as like other skeletons seem to be rising up to do stuff.
Oh, God.
Rising up.
That doesn't
Yeah.
sound good.
We can I yell for Angelo? Angelo! Is there an Angelo here? Hello? Oh, this is me shouting. Much louder.
I saw someone in the in that building that you're next to.
The chapel?
The chapel, yeah.
So I
Saw him through the window when I was attacking the first skelly.
Okay, so I moved to
You
the
get to
window where I
move in
can
first.
see. I moved to the window where I can see. I'm like knocking on. Angelo, is that you? Angelo?
Yeah, do you see him through the window there?
I do.
Yeah, so this is what This is what you see here.
Wow.
Yeah.
I want to kill him and take his mask.
And he's kind of like pacing back and forth. He looks like really nervous and agitated.
Does he hear me shouting for him?
Can I ask you a question?
If he does, he's not. If he does, he's not. Doesn't seem to be responding. Yes.
So the mask and the things look very tinkering esque. Like it doesn't look like a regular. Like it looks like he kind of made it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so like he could be of the same thing from the murder. Okay. Just wanted to...
What about the murder? Who made what?
Well, the guy was a tinkerer, right? Like he was the one who made stuff.
Oh,
and this guy that
right,
looks
right.
like on his hand, it looked like he had kind of like created this glove or tinkered, and then that mask doesn't look like a cloth or leather. It looks like put it together.
Gotcha. So I guess since he's not like acknowledging me, I try to knock really loudly on the doors. Just like beating on the doors.
Okay. As you're beating on the doors, they kind of like one of them like opens up like probably a couple of inches, and yeah, you still see him just kind of just like pacing back. He's just like ah.
But the door did open.
Yeah.
All right, so I kind of just like yell to everyone, or not yell, just like they're not that far away. So I just kind of say to everyone like, the door's open. Let's go in here. Let's go in here. And like I shuffle in, and if they follow, they can.
Having trouble.
You do that yelling whisper thing.
Yeah. I don't want to.
Hey guys, we're heading in, but it's really like, hey guys.
I don't want to alert the other skeletons. You know, it's more. Of a,
I understand.
More of like, get in here, dudes. So I went in. I don't know if you guys are.
Okay.
I am inside.
All right, Fee.
Mm-hmm. I want to go in too, but I'm not leaving Hannah behind. So.
Okay. Yeah, you can grab her and like you can both make it inside.
All right.
She appears to be really disturbed by this weird guy. Yeah, walking back and.
I too am disturbed by this weird guy.
Yeah, he is disturbing. Okay, 2 of these skeletons back here take a shot at.
Should have ran while you had the chance.
I didn't even have a move.
Sounds like a you problem.
Yeah, that definitely hit me.
Yeah, one of them hits you for 4 piercing.
Okay.
No one relayed that there was more skeletons, did they? Because I don't see them.
He did. Mondo did. Mondo said like there was more skeletons during a battle.
You can't see him.
Well,
but my character can't see him.
Right, sure.
But I see the arrows sticking out of Umber now.
Yeah, you see an arrow sticking out of Umber, and everybody.
Yeah, I get shot like in the shoulder and kind of like stumble back a little bit.
Yeah, and that second one does 7 piercing.
Yeah, I'm down.
While that's going on, like I stick my head out, like because I've been in this. After I went in the chapel, like I see through the window. I'm like, stick my head out, say, "There's a lot more skeletons back there. You guys might want to get in soon."
Umber, give me a death save.
You guys might want to run over here.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Okay. The other skeletons are just kind of just like chilling. They don't really have a target worth shooting at the moment. They seem to be holding around, and that will take us to Varys.
Okay. Let's go with. I can drag him into the chapel, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna need you to do a strength check.
If he could pick me up, I could pick him up. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do one of those really cool combat, rolls and pick him up, kind of like he did the same thing to me.
Yeah, gotta do it.
Sure. Yep.
But like, I can't.
But like better
character. Yeah, but way more finesse.
Awesome.
Like, yeah.
More gooder.
And I don't throw him down to go attack again. I yes, exactly. No, but yeah, I do that like from like kind of quickly, in the way of like so that the skeletons will kind of like at a blink of an eye type of thing, just trying to do it as quick as possible. Kind of like grab them and roll into the chapel or in front of the chapel.
Yeah, I'm gonna allow it. You can get in front.
I'm gonna allow it.
No worries.
All right, and then he will be and can I get into the chapel with him or no?
Yeah. At this point, if that's where you're going, you.
All right, and I drag him in the door.
Okay. This guy still is like running back and forth.
Why am I stuck
there? Is this something specific on the floor, or is that just like a texture of the map?
It appears to be some sort, or like a pedestal, but like an altar like pedestal.
Okay. And this is a table or in the middle?
You guys are all in. You're gonna close.
Yeah, doors. Yeah.
Okay, you close the door. All right, you are in the Cistine Chapel. There's a large stone altar in the center. It looks large enough to rest. There's this pedestal in the northeast corner here. There's a large dusty cloth over it. The windows are dirty. They appear to be most of them appear to be recently replaced. And there are statues like in each corner of the chapel. And there's this guy like he's kind of freaking out, and he's like, if he's noticed you, he hasn't said anything. You got like a statue. It looks like Odin is over here. It looks like Freya is over there. Down here, you have Skadi. I don't know how you pronounce his name, but he's basically the god of the earth and the mountains. And over here, you have Sif, the goddess of war. And and you got this guy, and he's just like he's kind of like pacing back and forth. He's like, it's not good. It's not good.
He totally didn't notice us yet.
Yeah, or if he did, he's just like,
I'm focused on helping Umber. His arrows I don't pull out. I like snap them off, just so they're not like sticking out. And
maybe a medicine check might.
Yeah, I was gonna ask. It was like, does anyone have any a potion left of healing or anything?
Yes.
Can I use it?
If you wear the hat.
I'm gonna do a medicine
Anthony
check.
Does that. Anthony says that.
Dude, do it. Do it.
Chat just,
Do it. Roll the medicine instead. Hell yeah.
Yeah, you are stable.
It's only someone's life,
That's funny though. That's perfect.
You're stable. You're at 0 hit points. You're unconscious but stable. And this guy finally wheels around, and he just, you shouldn't be here.
Why is that?
I think this is exactly where we.
Didn't you notice that your friends got arrows? You shouldn't be here.
Because he was standing out in the open when he should have been having.
He kind of grabs his head, and he just starts like, pacing back and forth again.
Are you Angelo? Hello?
Fuck.
Yes. Yes, and you shouldn't be here.
Stop yelling.
I know. I hear myself echoing actually in the. It echoes like in the Sistine Chapel.
Yeah.
And if you look up at the ceiling, like
ceiling's very high.
There are like some nice frescoes on it. Like, it looks like someone had been painting like, pictures of, Odin doing stuff and Thor hanging out. And,
fingers touching and stuff.
Fingers touching. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, it's like it's the finger touching thing is, and it looks like Loki saying "pull my finger" and Thor fell for it. But yeah, and this might be a good place since it's almost 2. This might be a good place to
cut it
to cliffhanger this.
Okay.
Yeah,
God damn
pick it up next week.
Look, y'all don't.
Can I ask Angelo one thing?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yo,
Angelo, can you hear me, sir?
Of course, I can hear you.
What what are these skeletons doing walking around?
They're walking around!
How? How did that happen?
This whole cemetery is cursed, and that's why you shouldn't be here!
And then I say, no, this is exactly where we should be, and I slam down the letter on this table here, whatever, this altar. I slam down the letter and like slide it over to him, and then that's the cliffhanger.
Okay.
Perfect.
There was an explosion or something?
No, that's the credits roll.
I'm kidding. I know, I'm messing with you.
In a world.
No. Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much. Let's do a couple shout outs here. Who did we start with? We started with Nif. Might as well start with Nif again. Yeah. Go ahead, dude. Where can we find our social medias and stuff?
I'm on all of them, all the medias of socialness. Find me if you want. Just do some Google searching. It don't take much. I'm gonna be on a boat in a couple weeks.
Yeah, on a boat.
A lot of people from Twitch will be there, so I might show up on like other Instagrams that you follow. Something like that. And then eventually, I might. But I don't call myself a streamer anymore. Okay.
All right. Okay. Who do we go to next? Who is next? Remember? KO, why don't you go?
I'm KO, also known as Kaonicks. I stream every day for an indeterminate amount of time. The end. Video games.
Awesome. Video games and things. Prylor, go ahead.
I am Prylor. You can find me on Twitter at Prylor_TV and Prylor on Twitch. You can Google Prylor as well and, click those links because that'll all be me.
Sometimes I play on his channel too.
Yes.
Awesome. Mondo, go ahead.
You can find me on the Twitters at Dharmabob, DHARB. And you can watch me on Twitch at Geek Fight Club. I'm hosting Rift Tracks endlessly. I will never host anything but Rift Tracks. So if you like Rift Tracks, go there and watch them here because I can't stop it.
Exactly. We will be back on Sunday, next Sunday in a week, for episode. Did I forget someone? What are you going
No.
for? Okay. I was like, I thought I might have forgotten.
It was a legitimate throw.
Okay.
I'm Hannah. You can find me at Hannah.
Yeah.
On the Twatters. Pineapple.
Hashtag pineapple.
We'll be back next week, next Sunday at 7 p.m. PST, 10 p.m. EST. Now, I guess. And
are we able to do next week? I thought Pry was going away.
That's what the.
We will be back sometime soon.
Oh no!
I'll be on the cruise the week after that, so we might want to pick a different.
Oh no!
All right. Well, we'll figure it out, I guess, for the next time. We'll figure it out.
We will be back.
We'll let you guys know on all of our personal, if we have Discords, we'll let you guys know there. I'll let you guys know on Twitter through mine as well as the DiceNDerps Twitter. We'll try and get a day maybe. Pineapple. Yeah. Before we'll let you guys know soon. Hopefully we get it going. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. We really appreciate it. We are going to go film a post-discussion episode for this, and that is over on the Patreon. You can find that down on my page for that stuff we do. Post-discussions, character creations, all that kind of stuff on the Patreon. So
just $1.
Well, it's just $1. Yep, to get all the good stuff. And then Mondo and I have also talked about doing some other cool stuff on there. So hopefully that comes soon. But much love to you guys. We're going to go do that. Bye.